Hello, this is Solomon Davis, Right Side Trader. Today is September 10th, 2023, and this is my weekly market review where I'm reviewing the Dow 30 on a quarterly chart, monthly chart, weekly chart, and a daily chart. This is all for educational purposes only. As we all know, trading is risky. You can lose money at trading, so please check with your financial advisor. Please check with your significant other and make sure trading is something that is actually suitable for you. All right, let's take a quick look here at the Dow. Some may wonder, I usually, as you notice, I haven't been looking at the future markets as much. I'm looking at the ETFs that are available for these four indices, indexes, however how you want to say it, because these are products that anybody and everybody can trade. They all have options on them also, so there's a lot of different strategies that you can actually trade around these things. That's what I'm looking at when I'm looking at these different indexes. I want to be looking at something that is actually liquid, something that actually has options also, and there's some other ones. Like for the SPY, you have SPX, which really all you can trade around that one is really options. Then you also have SPY. SPY, you can trade options and the underlying also. You can actually buy the SPY, the SPY SPY. There's also other ones out there available and all, but these are some of the main ones that most people look at and that I'm looking at right now. There's some other ones. All I can say, there are some other ones. You don't have to trade these that still represent that's in the 500 largest companies, 500 of the largest companies that are out there. Maybe not the largest, but 500 of the largest companies that are out there. And for the Dow, there's probably another 31 out there. For the Russell, there's other Russells that are out there, but I'm looking at the Russell 2000. You have the RUT, IWM. Then you do have future contracts on there, and then there's other products out there also that you can trade that represents the Dow. And the same thing with the NASDAQ too. But the NASDAQ, always be careful with the NASDAQ. You got the NASDAQ 100, then you got the NASDAQ Composite, which are completely different products. So the NASDAQ 100 is the one that I look at, which is QQQ, which has 100 things in there. I'm going over this also on the Dow. The Dow is the one that seems like sometimes I get more or less people watching this one, but maybe people who are beginning, they tend to look at the Dow. So that's why I'm kind of explaining some of this stuff on this particular video and not on each of the individual videos. That's all the why. Reach out to me, ask them if you have any questions about the different indexes that are out there, and what's the difference in my opinion about when it comes to trading them. I'll try to help you up, let you see what I see and what I think about them. Just my opinion. Again, won't be any trade recommendations. No trade recommendations about trading any of these products. This is all just a view of the market and what's happening out here on these particular indexes. All right, let me get started. On the quarterly picture, we're still green. Again, the Dow is one of these ones who's been moving real slow and kind of sideways. It broke out on the monthly picture. We can see it broke above this level, but it's above the level where I wanted to get to, and then it went back below that level. And I have a 360 level that I think it should probably stay below for a while before it actually breaks a 370 level and all. So that's why I look at levels. I trade around levels. That's why I like trading pivots, because again, I prefer to trade in a certain. I prefer to collect money than spend money. Put it that way. Once you learn more about trading, maybe you understand what I'm talking about. I don't want to give any kind of trade recommendations, and this is what you should be doing, unless you're working with me and I can actually see what you are doing. So please, because trading is a very, very risky game if you don't know what you're doing. All you're going to do is lose money because things are not the way, based on the books and a lot of the information that I read out there, not the videos that I see out there. Some people are providing some great information, and some people are just providing information, And then with these videos, I'm trying to just provide information, So I'll tell you that. But a lot of the books and stuff, they tell you how all this stuff is, but nobody really tells you how to really make money. There's only a few people out there that are trying to really show you how to make consistent money out there. And that's at Right Side Trading. We probably can help you learn how to make consistent money out here. So if you have any questions about want to learn how to trading, please contact us here at Right Side Trading. I think I'm going to put this out here as one video for the Dow, and then I'm going to do a different video for the Dow. I don't know why I went off on this whole tangent about things like this. But quick green on the quarter, red for the month. We're probably going to have another red month. We can come down as low as 340. On the weekly picture, we're actually getting a bearish harami actually forming, kind of in the right location. It's below a low and all. So that's that. On the daily picture, we had some bearish looking patterns last week, almost like a bearish engulfing and all, and then we did get an inside bearish day. Then we had that inside bearish day and all, which I thought, okay, based on when you have these type of patterns like this, it's kind of like, okay, are you going to break this low or are you going to break that high? If you break this low, you kind of expect it to go lower like it did at all. And it went down here and felt this. I think I talked about I should have talked about this gap if I didn't, because again, if it breaks, this low, my target is down here to fill this gap. So again, that's what I would have been looking at. If it had broke that high and all, I'd have been looking for it to go up here to this high right here and maybe fill that gap. It decided to go down here and fill this gap, and then we actually get a reversal and all. But how long will this reversal last? It may just end up being, this may be just beginning another leg to the downside. As you can see, we had a leg to the downside, kind of base, went up, didn't go up as high and as these previous high, and we're getting another leg to the downside. This is a shorter leg, so we got to kind of wait and see. This may be a shorter leg here before we go down and test these levels here again. That's what I see here on the Dow. And on this particular video for the Dow, this is all I'm going to do. Then I'm going to make another little video for the Dow, more of my review like I normally do. I don't know why I got off script here. Again, but this is Solomon, Right Side Trader. Talk to you guys later. This is just going to be on the video. It's not going to be the one that I share. Just a note to myself. Have a good one. Hope you guys had a great week. Hope you guys having a great weekend. Talk to you later. Bye.